Hi, I'm here to share a project that I have been working on over the last couple of weeks. I am working on a collaboration with Crislanacrafts, and I'm going to tag her below. Cristina is such a sweet person and she creates beautiful digitals, and I used some of her all of her digitals to create this along with laces from the shop. And her design team, which is filled with some really wonderful, talented, kind ladies, have been working with the same set of digitals as well as some laces from Lavish Laces. So we're all going to be sharing our projects this week, and I'm going to link everybody's channel and or social media below so that you can follow them. Please check them out. There are some really gorgeous things I am anticipating, and these ladies are just super kind and sweet. And Cristina has some gorgeous digitals in her Ko-Fi shop, and I'm gonna link the ones that I've used for this particularly. So this is just a little mini junk journal. I am still trying to get the hang of how to do a junk journal, and really right now I'm just doing them for fun. There's really no huge purpose behind them, and this really is my only second one that I've worked on. The first one I have a purpose for. I haven't fulfilled that purpose yet, but I have it, and this one was really just for fun. And the digital here on the front was really the basis for the color scheme that I used. I really just loved the blues and neutrals that were on that paper, so I kind of went with that with the rest of the junk journal. So as I was creating this, I was telling myself I'm not going to put a flower on the front because I put flowers on the front of pretty much everything I do. I absolutely adore lace flowers. They are my favorite. And you know what? Why fight it? So I, in the end, ended up making a lace flower to put on the front, and that's okay because I love them. So there is just a tie closure here. I did make just a simple little tassel using some thinner pieces of vintage and antique lace and ribbon. I was trying to decide if I wanted to use this silk ribbon or not because it is a bit darker than the rest of the colors here, but I just really love the way it pops, so I went ahead and included it. And I used just a variety of laces from the shop in the front here, and I sewed these flowers. And then I have, this is an old Prima resin piece that I have, some different appliques in the background here. And that actually is part of the digital, and the frame just happened to fit like really neatly there, and I thought that was a perfect like scene that looks like it belongs in a frame, and it's just from Cristina's digital. So it's not done yet, but, and I apologize because my dog is in the background going crazy. I have a golden retriever and two cats, and one of them is fine with him. One of the cats is fine with the golden retriever, and one of the cats loves to just run and hide, which is why you hear him whimpering. So anyway, here's the inside cover. And again, all of the pages that you see here are from Cristina's digitals, and just really such a beautiful collection. I'll link it below. I love these colors, they're so pretty. And I went through and I just have a bunch of different papers. I printed front and backs of them. Aside from the cover, most of these are just regular copy paper, and I've just run them through the printer twice. So I made copies on the front and then did something else on the back. A lot of them I've tried to put some lace on the edges that kind of fit in with that theme and that color scheme. I've put in some tags and such. Again, this is one of her digitals, so pretty. And I left it blank so that I could write on it. A couple little pockets. Love that digital. This is just a tea-dyed paper. Actually, it's not tea-dyed, it's flower-dyed. I used some marigolds from my yard to dye this paper. That's just a really pretty French lace. A couple of book pages. That's a book page. And here's a pocket, again, using some of her really beautiful digitals for tags. That one's so I love that. I just really wanted to include a bunch of antique laces on the edges. I just think it adds something so pretty. It's just such a pretty detail, and I adore lace, so why not add it to as many pages as I can. I didn't want it to be too bulky, so that's why I haven't really added any over-the-top embellishments yet, but we'll see. I feel like I still have a lot left to do, but this is just the base. Another really beautiful digital. And this I found when I buy, a lot of times I'll buy estate lots in bulk, and I don't always know exactly what I'm getting. So sometimes I take a chance on things. Sometimes I get random things that are thrown in, and this just happened to be one of the random things that was thrown into a box that I bought a while back. And I just thought it was really cool. It's postmarked from 1940, so the color scheme matched, so I just kind of threw it in there because I want to use that somewhere. More book pages. Just some lace on the edge there. Beautiful Swiss trim. I have a lace pocket, and I left the pocket open. That way I could kind of, I wasn't sure how wide I wanted to use it, and if I wanted some overlap, or if I had some overlap, I wanted it to allow for that. Another tag using one of the beautiful digitals. I left it blank so I could write. And then we've come to the end. So I left the back fairly simple because I really just wanted to see the beautiful image. This is, I think, my favorite of the whole collection. I used different laces, layered them over the binding, and again, just have this little tassel here, which just kind of hangs over the edge. And I just have a tie closure here so you can tie it and tie it closed. I think I'm going to be adding a few more bits of lace on edges, and then once I decide what I want to use it for, then I'll go ahead and complete it. But for now, it is almost ready, so I wanted to share it with you. Again, I'm going to leave a link below for all of the ladies that are in the Crislanacrafts DT, and I'm going to leave a link to Christina's Ko-Fi. Please check it out. Please check out this digital collection. They're very reasonably priced. You get a lot of really great sheets from the collection. She has some really cute, the next ones I want to get, she has some really cute like vintage cat images that are just adorable, and puppies as well, so I want to get those. But I love these. It's like the Sepia, I think it's the Sepia Roses collection. I'll put the name and the link below, and please go check out her other DT members. They are creating using the same digital collection as well as laces from Lavish Laces this month. And if you have any questions, comments, you know to leave them below. I appreciate you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I hope you enjoyed.